All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Outdoorsman's Garage YouTube channel. Today, we're going to talk about a little situation I had yesterday with the Silverado. It was interesting. Yesterday in the morning, I took my son to high school, as I do every morning. Same old routine. As I was leaving the property, okay, I was kind of in the middle of the parking lot, but I was making my way out to the exit. One of the oil pressure lines that go into the oil cooler, into the radiator, blew off. And I lost every drop of oil in that engine. Of course, now when that happened, and the low pressure oil light came on, I shut it down and called a tow truck. What could I do? And, after I got it home, I started looking around, looking at it, investigating what would have caused it. I still don't have any idea what would have caused that line to blow off of there like that. The only thing I could come up with is the clips that hold the oil line into the radiator. They broke. That's the only thing I could come up with. I did try to fish out the remainder of that clip, but at some point it dropped out of my hand and it went into the abyss with all the 10 millimeter sockets that ever existed, just floating around in oblivion somewhere. But anyway, it wasn't fun. It took all day to fix because I had to track down some more of these clips. And what I found out was you can buy packs of them from like O'Reilly's, and I don't even remember how much they were. I didn't care because I had to buy oil and an oil filter and the whole deal. But it was terrible. Hang on a second, I'll show you the clips, and I'll even take you under the hood and show you the line itself that blew off. So hang on just 1 second. All right, so let's get you in here. It's that bottom line right there that blew off. And you can tell there's oil all over in here. It lost every little bit of oil. But that's what the connection looks like. And it looks like it screws in, doesn't it? But it doesn't. If you look close enough, you'll see the clip sticking out of the top of that thing. That's part of the clip. And then if you look down toward the bottom down toward the bottom of it, you can see the clip sticking out in the bottom a little bit. But yeah, the auto manufacturers went from fittings that actually screwed into the radiator and you never had any problems with it, to this clip system bullshit. And it's not just GM, it's a whole lot of other manufacturers as well. Because you have to remember that they're not in the business of making money. And what they're making money on is the parts. They're making money on the sale of the vehicle, but that's a one-time thing. And you might have to pay for 5 or 7 years or however long your auto loan is. But that doesn't make any difference. They make more money on the parts. And those clips right there from Chevrolet, those clips are $9 for one. So, I don't know who's paying $9. My son told me, he said, you could probably just use a zip tie and got away with it. Probably not. But it is what it is. But anyway, that's what the area looks like. And like I said, you could tell that a whole lot of oil came busting out of there. And the bottom one, you can see the clip even better. You can see more of it anyway. So anyway, this is what the clip looks like. That's it. That's what Chevrolet wants to charge you $9 for. Kind of ridiculous, isn't it? Why they would go from parts that screw together that you never have problems with, that never failed, and now you have to deal with this kind of bullshit right here because auto manufacturers want to nickel and dime you. And, like I said, I can't just blame General Motors. It's all manufacturers that are doing shit like this. The package that I bought from O'Reilly yesterday, like I said, I couldn't tell you exactly how much those clips cost, but I can guarantee you it was better than the Chevrolet price at $9 for one. With the cost of the clips and new synthetic oil and a new oil filter, I spent $67 at O'Reilly yesterday because of this stupid bullshit right here. Nothing like maxing out the credit cards for dumb shit. But yeah, hang on a second. I'll show you the box of clips itself. The ones I have, I can't remember. I'll have to look on the package as to who is on or who the manufacturer is that are on there that the clips fit. Well, hold on just a second and I'll find out. Okay, so this is the clips, and apparently it's Chrysler and GM. Now, there were other ones there, had Ford's name on it. There was some there that had Toyota's name on it. There really isn't a manufacturer out there that doesn't have dumb-ass shit like this attached to their vehicles. All in the name of nickel and diming the consumer. I don't know whatever happened to building a quality product. That's what kept people coming back to buy those brands back in the day. I remember, my grandparents buying a car, driving the absolute dog crap out of that car, and going to trade it in on the same manufacturer because the first one they bought lasted. So let's do it again. And that's how you get repeat customers. This kind of shit right here, this is unexcusable. This bullshit cost me money yesterday. Money I shouldn't have had to spend, but it is what it is. Can I come up with any other option or reason why that line would have blew off of there? I have no clue why else that line would have blew out of there. Just a failure of these clips. And the fact that the Chevy dealer, Antelope Valley Chevrolet in Lancaster, California, wanted $9 for one. And finally, the guy on the phone that I talked to from the parts department said, oh, well, try to go to O'Reilly's or one of those guys if you need it today. And it's a 1/2-inch clip. Okay, well, that's all I really needed to know. When I went into O'Reilly, I told him, I'm the guy that called earlier about the clips, to fix GM's fuck up, their design flaw. So I mean, did it fix it? I don't know. It made it there this morning and made it back home. That's one trip. It could happen again at any time, really. But if it does, I'm just going to follow the same process I did before. Shut it down and call a tow truck. It's a good thing to have AAA. The only thing I regret is not filming any of that stuff that happened yesterday. I could have. I just really didn't think about it. My mind was really just dead set on getting it fixed and back on the road. Kind of putting a Band-Aid over the bullet wound, so to speak. That's just it. I mean, I really wish I would have filmed it and took you guys with me, through the process, but I just wanted to get it fixed. I'm just letting you know now, there's some dumbass designs out there coming from these manufacturers. And, I appreciate you guys listening to me rant about the terrible design choices of the auto manufacturers in the name of making a buck. That's the way it goes. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. We love you. We'll catch you next time. Oh, my God. I guess I'm done with this one.